I mean, we talked yesterday about the tremendous get out the vote efforts that progressives and liberal groups put into this area. So it wasn't so much that the voters who voted for Obama in 2008 and then flipped to vote for Trump in 2016 flipped again to vote for a Democrat. It's that new voters were registered, new voters turned out to vote. And I think that's very interesting. Is there anything to this seat then, anything to this race, even if the Republican wins, that would give you cause to pause and say, okay, we should fear the blue wave that Democrats have promised us?
Yes and no. I'm going to say why no first. Is the Democrat in this seat, the reason he was as successful as he was, there were two reasons. The first reason is that he ran as a Republican. He said he wasn't going to vote for Nancy Pelosi for Speaker of the House. He endorsed President Trump's policies on reforming health care. He opposed the most popular Democrat positions of Medicaid for all, abolishing ICE. So he was not running as a out-and-out Democrat, and he wasn't bashing President Trump at every turn like you hear the more vocal people in that party are. The other thing that he had going for him, though, is that he was an elected official in one of the major county components of this district. He was the county recorder, and he's basically a good government bureaucrat who's been elected, very popular. And when people were trying to decide how to vote in Clarkson, or in the county where he was, Franklin, the county where he was from, where some of the major cities are, they knew him very well. And this is a county that Republicans would usually win overwhelmingly. It overwhelmingly went for him, but not because of policy or because of anger at President Trump, but because this is a guy they knew and for a very long time trusted to handle things like their real estate deals, etc. He was a very familiar face. So part of the reason the race was so close was because a major component of this district knew this guy, had a very high favorable opinion of him. Because if it was something systematic, like a rejection of Republican policies or rejection of President Trump, you would have seen a similar flip throughout the entire district in all the county subcomponents. But we didn't. We just saw a really big flip in this one county where the Democrat was a very popular, good government local official. And I think so that's why I'm not terribly troubled. But what I am bothered by is in a lot of these other counties, the Democrats did a fantastic job turning their people out to vote. And I don't think the Republicans were able to match that in terms of getting their dedicated voters out to the polls. The Democrats have invested so much more in turnout operations, and unless the Republicans can catch up, it could be something that decides who controls the House in November.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup.